Well, Merry Christmas, Mele Kalike Maka, and of course, Feliz Navidad, Jordan Castle, alongside Remy Morgan, as we welcome you to the Skyfire Pro Lucha Libre hat trick. This is Navidad Nightmare.
Off to an interesting start here tonight, Jordan Castle, with
Come on, baby, the Kings are here!
Jeremiah Fresh, who's been a problem here at ringside, so you might just want to keep your eye on him.
Yeah, problem is the understatement of the century. I mean, you can say that about the entirety of the Heartless Kings here in Skyfire Pro, really since the inception of this promotion, Remy.
Yeah, here we are, the third annual show. Every time we do this, he just comes over here, and he's an absolute nightmare to us. So just if you see him coming our way, just be ready to run.
I suppose apropos, given the name, a literal Navidad
Nightmare. Here we are.
A true Scrooge is Jeremiah Fresh, saying "Bah humbug" to everyone here in attendance at the beautiful Bayside Brewing Company. Bay City Brewing Company.
Let's not forget, the third man in this match tonight is going to be Flama. He's going to be in the outside, and I bet you he's going to probably get involved at some point. So
yeah, that is an inevitability. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. But tonight, the Heartless Kings have their work cut out for them, only because they don't know what to expect.
I don't think anybody knows. I don't know what to expect.
Certainly not me. I pride myself on doing journalistic research, on my journalistic integrity as a broadcaster.
How do you research an alien?
Right, this man is not of our planet. Been watching a lot of X-Files. Hasn't done me very much good. Straight off a flying saucer from the cosmos to Southern California, Astarix has landed his perpetual crop circle here in Skyfire Pro.
If I wasn't concerned about Astarix out here being a problem, he came out here and the first thing he did is start leaking fluid out of his head. So
you gotta think Astarix hoping for fluid to leak out of the head of Jeremiah Fresh, hoping to bust him open in a big way here. Only his second professional matchup here in Skyfire.
On the other token, if you're...
The contest is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Your referee for this contest, Chad Rico.
Yeah, Rico!
Introducing first a competitor to my right. From San Diego, California, weighing in at 222 pounds, representing the Heartless Kings, this is Jeremiah Fresh! The competitor to my left, from off the shoulder of Orion, at the weight of a collapsing joint star, this is Astarix!
I swear Diana does it on purpose, Remy. She's messing.
I think she's a professional. So.
Well, Diana, one of my favorite people in wrestling. Chad Rico, another one of my favorite people in wrestling, signaling for the bell, and this is underway. Interspecies conflict here, extraterrestrial versus Heartless King here in our opening contest.
Jordan Castle, how do you think Jeremiah Fresh prepared for this match?
How do you prepare for this match? I've been watching a lot of X-Files to study, but I mean, what can you study when you're facing a competitor who not only is not native to this planet, but who has only had one professional matchup? This his second time in a ring, though undefeated after his MPW debut a few weeks ago.
Not only that, let's not forget the wild card standing at ringside. You do have Flama right there.
Flama, always the difference maker here. Astarix with a sense of childlike wonder here. Locking up here and sheer disrespect from Jeremiah Fresh.
Like I said, we've come to expect that from Jeremiah Fresh here. He just keeps disrespecting his opponents, but he keeps winning matches. So.
He feeds off of the disrespect. A lot of competitors will let the faithful here in SoCal get in their head. Talking about getting in the head, Astarix seemingly getting in the head of Jeremiah Fresh. Fresh feeds off of it. He loves the vitriol. He loves the hatred. It somehow makes him stronger here. You see that strength on full display. Shot off against the ropes is Astarix. Oh, maybe thinking satellite DDT. Jeremiah Fresh using that base, using that strong frame to his advantage here.
Jeremiah Fresh is a very strong competitor.
Strong of will, strong of body here. Sends Astarix into the corner.
Kind of ate that buckle. Here we are. We got the first roll up.
Shoulders down, but only a 2 count. Astarix seemingly coming to earth here, Remy. Trying to fight the strongest champions that Earth has to offer. And in his mind, that is apparently professional wrestlers, and it's hard to argue.
Fresh looks like he might not be sure what to do here against Astarix. Am I saying that right? Is it Astarix?
I believe it's Astarix. Yes. As complicated a name as is his backstory. We don't know where he came from, we don't know where he's been, but we know he's here! Taking the head scissors, the tijeras, to Jeremiah Fresh, taking him down to the canvas. He's got the leg, maybe thinking submission hold, maybe thinking figure 4 perhaps.
Hey, what are you doing?
Looks like he's tying him up here.
Oh no, we've seen this before. Astarix thinking face hut, no! Well, he may be new to this planet, but he certainly loves the adulation!
Jeremiah Fresh on the outside looking to regroup here a little bit.
Yeah, tying Jeremiah Fresh.
Wait a second.
There's Flama.
There it is.
You mentioned it.
What the hell am I even looking at?
Remy, you alluded to it earlier. Distracting Astarix. Astarix, none the wiser, has a smile on his face.
Get the hell out of here.
Getting in the way of this match here early, just as we suspected.
Very wise of Astarix, trying to roll to the apron here, but Jeremiah Fresh. Back meets back, leg hooked. Only a 2.
Doesn't matter what planet you come from, the numbers game will always catch up here in the world of professional lucha libre wrestling.
Of course, the Heartless Kings, Flama included, will be in action in our main event against Judiz and the Lucha Kings. Very personal action on tap.
Main event, that is going to be
Jeremiah Fresh, from what I understand, originally slated for that matchup, but after a close encounter of the third kind, saying he wanted this match, he wanted to teach Astarix a lesson. Giving up his main event spot for just that, seemingly doing just that with a huge DDT. It's over cover. Only a 2. And Remy, let me ask you this. Who do you give the edge to? Obviously, more familiar with Jeremiah Fresh as an entity here in Skyfire Pro, here in Southern California. Cover here once again.
You know, the Lucha Kings have been such a problem here in Southern California, not just
the Heartless Kings.
The Heartless Kings, I apologize. But how do you argue, again, with the numbers game? It's 2-on-1 essentially, so how do you not give the edge to Jeremiah Fresh?
But at the same time, how do you argue with the wild card, the intangible that is Astarix? Jeremiah Fresh.
Oh, wait.
Come on! I thought for a moment there was an injury there. Fresh clearly played possum. Distracting referee Chad Rico, preying on Rico's professionalism and goodwill here.
Well, let's give him the benefit of the doubt here. Maybe he was hurt, maybe he magically recovered.
Remy, he's no alien, all right? The only magic here is Astarix. Jeremiah Fresh clearly suckering Chad Rico in. Mysteriously popped up to his feet, as you said, magically got better the second that Flama had finished his insertion.
Maybe his ankle is broken. Maybe he's just a very resilient competitor. We don't know.
You like this alien, don't you?
Headlock cinched it on Astarix. The tendrils being squeezed like a grape here.
Oh, yeah.
Astarix may have no choice to tap or pass. I gotta agree with you. You spoke to the numbers game earlier. We saw it clearly displayed there from Flama's insertion. Only so much Astarix can do trying to find him to a vertical base here. Let me ask you this, Remy, as a competitor yourself, what does Astarix have to do to fight back? He's trying to mount some offense, but the drop kick of Jeremiah Fresh cutting him off at the heels. Deep cover. Only a 2. What does the extraterrestrial have to do?
Well, he has to isolate Jeremiah Fresh, first of all, which is quite a task. And after he isolates him, he needs to find a way to outspeed and outmatch Jeremiah Fresh, because I don't think he can outmuscle him.
Clearly not, no. The size advantage, the mass advantage. Jeremiah Fresh on face hugger! Face hugger from Astarix! Jeremiah Fresh in the center of the ring. He's got nowhere to go here, Remy. Oh, shoulders of Astarix down. Jeremiah almost stole there. You got to be so careful with the submission hold.
Size and power just a little bit too much to overcome at this point in this match for Astarix.
Had that face hugger cinched in, if only for a second. Clearly did some damage. Fresh on spaghetti legs here. The fighting spirit of Astarix knows no bounds. Trying to return to his home planet, one victory richer. Once again, turnbuckle meets face, and
Astarix starting to feel it here. The crowd's starting to get behind him.
Fired up here, Remy.
Oh my gosh, he's going up to uncharted territory.
High rent district, but he's no stranger to flying high. No saucer needed.
Oh my goodness.
Crossbody caught in midair by Fresh.
Strength.
Not where you want to be. Not where you want to be. Incredible power. And a power slam there, but Fresh unable to capitalize.
Covered him.
Drapes the arm. Only a 2.
A little hesitation with that cover there. That might have been it.
Again, an unknown entity in every sense of the word, Remy. Talk about the fighting spirit of the alien.
Astarix showing, it doesn't matter what planet you come from, when you're in the wrestling ring with a guy like Jeremiah Fresh, you can have no quit in you.
Might have no choice. Oh, was thinking Uranagi there. Reversal into a cover. Astarix nearly stole it.
Flama getting involved here once again.
Yeah, Flama has been the difference maker here. Wheelbarrow here for Astarix. Again, face under chin. Perhaps second time will be the charm. He's got the leg locked against the neck.
Fresh escape from this.
He's trying. Astarix very wisely keeping those shoulders up, and now pushing Astarix under the bottom rope, forcing the break.
What a match this has been here so far.
And this is just our opening contest. We still have tag team action with Brothers Divine, head-to-head with Z-Sharp. Sky High head-to-head with 24K. This might be all she wrote. We might be on to our second contest. Indeed we are. Well, it took the insertion of Flama. It took that immeasurable power. Take nothing away from Astarix. Heartless King Jeremiah Fresh coming away with a victory here.
At the end of the day, the Heartless Kings keep finding a way to win matches, and at the end of the day, in the wrestling world, what's more important than that, Jordan Castle?
Well, one could argue honor, one could argue morals, one could argue doing it the right way, but that's clearly not the MO of the Heartless Kings. So again, we will see in action later on tonight in our main event against Judiz and the Lucha King. Very personal trios action on tap, Remy.
Every day.
His first defeat in a professional wrestling ring. Hope to see more of Astarix very, very soon.